Good evening, everyone. Welcome back. Welcome back, everyone. I hope you're doing well, enjoying your weekend, and getting ready for your next week. And I also hope that last week was pretty good for all of you. So, if anyone want to follow me on Telegram, TradingView, or on all other websites or social sites, just head to the idea and you're gonna see the links over there for following me, because I'm having a lot of requests that where they can follow me quickly on social sites like Telegram and others. Yes, so links are there, you can see over there. So those who are not following me on these links, you can follow me on these links. Yeah, so Telegram, Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, and of course website. Alright, so these are the links. You can follow me over there, specifically on Telegram. Yeah, and anyone if want to join us, just head to the website. Yeah, and you can sign up over there if anyone want to join us, our group. So let's move on. Let's look at the charts for next week. We are having a couple of news events next week, like Bank of Japan is going to announce their policy statement next week on Tuesday, and also we are having ECB press conference due on Thursday. Yeah, so these are the two events, we are having, and the third one, the last one, is the Friday. Yeah, advanced GDP. These are the events. A couple of speeches are also there, but these are the major events, the events you have to keep eyes for next week, specifically on yen pairs and on euro pairs. So we can see that euro is already strengthening ahead of the ECB event. Yeah, so because of that, we haven't seen reversal last week. If you guys remember that we were looking for reversal last week, so because of that, big players are not getting into the market ahead of that event. But after that event, we're gonna see market gonna start to give us a reversal. Okay, so let's look at the DXY dollar index. So you all know that last week we were looking for some reversals on the DXY. Yeah, we were looking for price action at this area and reversal back within that bigger corrective structures. All right, so what we have seen last week, we have seen some price action, but that price action is still developing a continuation formation. If you understand that, or understand the previous patterns which we have seen here, seen here, and similar like that is happening here. If you remember the previous formations. Yeah, let me show you this one. All right, so that is clearly telling us that we may see another move down. Okay, so I have shown you this last week as well, so I'm showing you again these charts so that you can understand where price is heading still. Yeah, which way price still heading. Okay, so we are having another one at this area. After that one, another, let me click that so that you can see over there. So currently still it is forming a continuation formation. Yeah, so no sign at all for reversal, for upside. Yeah, this is another continuation formation like the previous one. That means we can see another move like that, like this previous one, okay. Or if it is not going to give us a continuation to the downside, then what can happen? This can turn into a bigger correction like that one, okay, like that one. So what you guys need to keep in your mind and keep eyes on this, if at any time if it is going to do like that, I mean going to rise aggressively at any time, and at the same time euro is going to fall aggressively at any time, and USD CHF is going to rise aggressively, so we are having reversal. Okay, as long as we are having these corrective continuation or corrective patterns, that means we are still within the previous trend. The price is not reversing. All right, so we are having that correction. Okay, that correction can get bigger, can correct back to that trend line for another up move. All right, so where you fellows need to keep an eye, you guys need to keep an eye every time when price is just forming new low. All right, new low, watch it to give you a strong impulsive move for reversal. If so, you can buy. So once price is going to reach close to the previous highs, these areas are going to form a new high. You can look for price action. You can take off your small money off and look for price action for continuation to the downside. All right, okay. So basically that's how pattern develops, that's how continuation pattern develops. Yeah, so others like this. Yeah, all right, so I'm going to give you another example here. You can see over there price was rising and then aggressively falling. Yeah, so you're gonna see similar like that. Once price gonna complete that one, you're gonna see aggressive move at this area. All right, so every time when it is testing the bottom, you can look for buy, and once price is just coming close to the top, you can look for sell. All right, so at bottom, that kind of price action you need to look for. All right, this is the clue which price is going to give you from bottom, that it is going to reverse or it is going to give you a bigger correction. Yeah, so we can see that price action trying to build from bottom. Yeah, and continuation formations or corrective waves are there. Yeah, so this is not a stronger move. What it can do, it can keep pushing back to that top and then can fall aggressively. The examples which I have just shown you at that top. Yeah, and can start to continue back to the bottom. So at bottom you need to watch that. Okay, once you're gonna see that, start to buy. Okay, if you don't see that and price is just going to fall aggressively to the downside, we are having one more move down. Okay, we are having one more move down like that, like the previous one. Okay, like that move. Yeah, so longer term it will reverse. So short term, that move can appear over there. Okay, that move can appear over there from this top or all the way. Price can correct back to that trend line and then. All right, so we're gonna track how price is gonna behave. Either we are having another continuation formation, the bigger one for the downside, or we are going to have a stronger impulsive move and we are going to reverse all the way back to the top. All right, so if you understand the DXY, you understand almost 50% of the market. Yeah, so this is clearly telling us that dollar index still under pressure. Dollar still under pressure. That means pairs which are running against the dollar, they gonna get strong for a short period of time, but in longer term they're gonna give us a reversal, like New Zealand dollar, Australian dollar. All right, so pound dollar shot them up, but longer term reversal. Euro USD shot them upside by longer term reversal. All right, so US dollar and yen short term sell and medium term or longer term reversal. Yeah, gold short term buy and medium term and longer term reversal from top. All right, so like that. And dollar CAD short term downside and longer term or medium term reversal. All right, so we're going to look at those pairs. Let me look at the Euro USD first, and then we're going to look at the other dollar pairs. Okay, so we were watching price action last week as I have posted that idea and ask you to look for price action at that area. So we're having some price action over there at that top, but not so strong. I mean, ahead of the ECB press conference, people are not leaving their positions. They are confident that it can further push up before going to give us that wave. Okay, so you can keep in your mind that short-term upside move. Yeah, that short-term upside move can appear over there during the next week, but that doesn't mean it is not going to reverse. Okay, that doesn't mean it is not going to reverse. So if that is going to happen, you can buy for short-term and again look for price action from top and sell. Okay, similar like dollar index. Yeah, like this one. So we were selling throughout the week, throughout the last week. Every time when it was pushing up, we were selling. So still holding our positions and watching it to continue at least up to that trend line. Yeah, if this is going to be another correction back to that trend line, similar like these previous one. Yeah, like the DXY which I have just shown you. All right. So what it can do, it can give us another up leg up to 125, similar like that, all right, similar like that. And then once price is going to complete that channel, all right, that channel, we're going to look for sell from the top. All right, so just keep in your mind you are looking for longer term sell and short term for buy. Okay, short term for buy can appear over there. All right, so how that buy gonna invalidate once we're gonna see that price is falling so aggressively from that top. Okay, similar like DXY, and we're gonna watch continuation and we'll start to sell the Euro USD all the way up to the 115 and 114, the wave which I have just shown you on the bigger daily chart, like C wave, up to that bottom or all the way up further for further downside. Okay, at least up this area. All right, so that move can appear over there. All right, that move can appear over there like these previous ones. So for that, this correction needs to complete first. All right, so it can take some time. So where you guys need to pay attention next week. Let's look at the lower time frame. So currently what you need to look for, you need to look for this to continue for further downside. All right, so let me draw the structure correctly so that you can see what kind of pattern which is just developing over there. Okay, so this is a continuation formation for upside which is just forming over there. So the short-term trade, let's wait for this correction to complete, and before the ECB, before Thursday, you can look for that short-term trade. Okay, and once price is going to complete that short-term trade, then you can look for continuation for upside during the ECB. Yeah, if ECB is going to push this pair strongly for upside, just simply buy for up to 125. All right, if ECB is not going to put any impact, we are not having any impact or any reaction on euro because of that event. After that market going to be clear, you can look for easily sell without any uncertainty. Yeah, so that's going to be an uncertainty. So big players will not participate before that event. Once that event going to pass, you can start to look for reversal without any, uncertainty. Yeah, so short-term trade, you can look for that. Once price is going to complete this formation, continuation formation for upside, start to look for that kind of wave. All right, if again it is not going to rise, rise correctively like that even before the event, so you can look for that short term and watch it to continue for upside because of the news event. All right, so make sure you are bullish because of the event. All right, there are a couple of other events as well over the weekend. I think Thursday or some related to German coalition government. So those events can also put impact on the euro and DXY and USD CHF. All right, so short-term bullish. Once event gonna be finished or there are not gonna be any uncertainty, you can look for reversal. Yeah, so short-term, one more wave may appear over there on the euro USD. Yeah, so where you can look for every time when price is just forming new low. All right, forming lower low like that one. This is the lower low. This is the lower low. Once price is going to form new lower low, you can look for this to break out aggressively within these areas. If it is going to continue, then you can buy. Yeah, similar like DXY. Yeah, bearish on DXY. Once price is going to start to give you some signs on the DXY, you can look for sell. USD CHF, same here. Same here. All right, so dollar CHF, you know, we are looking for it to reverse back. Last week nothing has, you know, changed over there during the previous week. You know that we are looking for it to reverse. All right, so one more move down may appear over there like that one more move down, but at the end, this is a longer term pattern. This is a corrective move. Price is going to go into that way longer term. All right, longer term. So what you need to do next week, let's look at the lower time frame. We are also buying this pair as well. We are just buying the dollar against the CHF, against the euro. And if you remember that last week, I think I have shown you this pattern. Okay, so you can see over there, people are showing their interest. We are having similar kind of price action on the euro. We are having similar kind of price action on the DXY and here as well on the USD CHF. Yeah, people showing their interest. All right, so for next week, currently we are having that impulsive move. All right, so simply watch it to break out, give you a continuation formation. Okay, and you can look for buy. So basically you are late over there. Okay, if you're gonna buy at the current price, just keep in your mind, bear in mind that you are buying slightly late over there. Yeah, so these patterns, when these kind of pattern develops like channel, they forms at the bottom or form at the top, you have to be prepared to sell too early or from the top within that these kind of channels or at the bottom. Yeah, so basically when that impulsive move was appearing over there, you should already be into that trade. So if you're gonna buy the continuation formation or breakout of that continuation formation at this area, that's gonna be slightly late over there. Why? Because it can give you a continuation formation, but that can turn and break down and price can test this area again. All right, as long as price gonna stay within that channel, this is a reversal formation. Yeah, price gonna reverse back to that area, and this is telling us that how people are trading within these ranges. Yeah, this channel is telling us that how people are trading, how they are buying and selling within these ranges. Yeah, once sellers gonna get off from the market, buyers gonna get in, we're gonna see breakout of that channel and price gonna reverse back to that top. So if you remember or if you have traded with me when the same channel was appearing over there at this area, okay, so we were buying over there as well. So if you will go to my profile, you can see ideas over there. Okay, so that kind of wave, yeah, so similar here, that kind of wave. And if that's going to be so aggressive, it will break above that channel and even can break above that top and can test that top of the bigger structure, the structure which I have just shown you. Okay, so next week you guys need to keep eye within that channel. All right, so buy the breakout and the current price gonna be lead over there. So those who are already in from bottom, you just need to watch it to continue. Those who are not in, yeah, so my traders, they are in. Those who are member, because we talk about these pairs every day, how they change pattern, how they develop the formation. So we talk about these pattern formations in daily meetings. All right, so many of them already into the into that trade. Yeah, so those who are not into that trade, those fellows need to, let me look at the image I'm having so that I can show you what I mean, what I'm talking about. Yeah, so slightly you're gonna be late if you're gonna buy the breakout. you're gonna lay it over there after the continuation formation. You see that was a place to go for buy when it was testing this area. All right, so the currently price is somewhere here at this area. Okay, so if you are going to buy the breakout at this area, so that will be late. That will be late. So that gonna carry a risk. All right, so if it is not going to continue, going to get down for one more move, similar like that, you have to get ready to buy the bottom. Yeah, so this pattern formation is a reversal pattern formation for upside. Okay, so that's how you need to watch the dollar chief. And dollar CAD, last week we were looking for this to give us a continuation formation at this area. If you remember that, I have posted the idea. Yes. So last week I said to you, watch it to give you this continuation formation and breakdown. So nothing has happened over there. Looks like it is changing. Yeah, it is changing. This is breaking for upside. All right, breaking for upside, and the momentum we have seen here telling us that it is building for upside. Looks like dollar CAD is going to reverse. Dollar looks like it's going to rise against the CAD. Okay, so how you can trade on this pair? How you can trade on this pair, and what kind of structure I'm anticipating? Yeah, I'm anticipating one more move up. Let me look at the bigger structure. Yeah, so one more move or one more wave may appear over there. Simple ABC move, yeah. 1, 2, 3, or simple ABC move, yeah. Or you can say that the bigger correction like that, like this previous one, that can appear over there like that. All right. So we're gonna pay attention to lower time frame, and we're gonna look for buy the dollar against the CAD. So where you guys need to pay attention, we have seen the breakout, that trend here at this area. Here at this area, watch a continuation formation or test these areas. Okay, if price is going to test these areas or continuation formation, look for buy. All right, so just bear in, keep in your mind that if it is going to break down this area, this bottom, or this impulsive area, yeah, or these wicks, then it can slightly further push to the downside. All right, I can test to the previous low. So which seems to me that is not going to happen at any time soon, because it is changing. Yeah, changing. So at this area, okay, so this is the way we're gonna look for. Okay, at this area we need to watch a continuation formation. So if it is going to break down this previous low, it is going to test this area. Okay, so use a reasonable stop placement at this area for buy, yeah, or at this area as I have just shown you, previous low. Okay, so that wave, this correction seems to me is going to form. All right, simple ABC move or zigzag. So I'll try my best to update that chart once I will see that, yes, we can see that price is just building the momentum for upside. Okay, these areas, watch a continuation formation like this previous one, but on bigger degree, and then make it the CN for buy. Okay, buy the breakout or before the breakout as much low as you can. You can buy as much low, so up to these areas. Yeah, price should stay above this impulsive move. It should not break down this area. Okay, basically this is a moment impulse. Price was just trying to reverse at this area. Okay, so break below will put the dollar CAD further to the downside. So price should stay above this area. Okay, if you understand the impulsive move or corrective move, then you can understand that where you can find your invalidation point. So dollar CAD, we're gonna look for buy pound dollar and US dollar. All right, so we are having another wedge here. This is your trade. Last week I said to you, we're gonna watch price action. Yeah, I have drawn circle at this area. Okay, so price action is just building over there. Short term, it is still bullish. Short term, it is still bullish. Yeah, but I don't see it is going to. It is going far away. Dollar, pound dollar. Basically, dollar was losing its value because of that. Pound was rising, euro was rising, and dollar is just losing because of the inflation. Inflation is not getting up or not stabilizing. Because of that, dollar is getting worse. Okay, so soon we're gonna see that inflation gonna be under control and dollar gonna get back. So this is the continuation formation which you need to watch for it to break down. So we are already into that trade from when these impulsive moves were appearing over there. If you are not in, watch this to give you a breakout, strong breakout like these previous move, and this is your trade for next week. Okay, so maybe price not gonna fall so aggressively. Yeah, you're not gonna get that trade within 1 week. Definitely, you're not gonna get that. If it is going to happen, there's gonna be something special, or gonna be very very special on the pound, which gonna drive the pound for the downside. Okay, and we don't have anything on our calendar for that kind of move. Okay, so it can take some time like that move. All right, so similar like the previous week, that move. And if we're gonna get that breakout, this bigger weekly flag or monthly flag break down and test these areas 125. Okay, longer term breakdown. So far this is your trade, okay, for next couple of weeks or days. So on lower time frame, you're having very nice wedge which is trying to break down. Let's look at the lower time frame, 15-minute time frame. Okay, so this is the continuation formation which is just developing over there. You need to watch it to break down. All right, so if you are buying the dollar, buying the pound dollar, just keep in your mind how much money you're gonna get. Yeah, like that, like these are the short-term waves. So price can do like that and again can drop, do like that and again can drop. All right, so can form a bigger channel like the dollar chief, yeah, which I have just shown you on dollar chief. So if so, every time when price gonna form new high, you can look for sell from the top. Let me show you. Like what? Yeah, we are having that channel on pound chief. Okay, so that one more up move can appear over there. This move, yeah, it can appear over there. Like that one, like that one. All right, but at the end it is going to be a reversal formation for the downside. All right, so currently you need to watch this flag to break down because we are having nice price action over there and behind. So you should already be into that trade. So my trader will be in because we were looking for sell the pound dollar from this area when it was retracing back to that top, or retracing back to that impulsive move. All right, so 100% retracement was there. So this correction, so when this correction was breaking. Okay, so those who trade based on candlestick pattern formations, it is forming very very nice candle over there. If you can see the 4R, yeah. Okay, so price never violated that week or that candle, still under, price still under that, yeah. So it should continue to the downside, so watch it. As I have explained, one more up move is possible within that channel, yeah, the channel which I have just shown you. It can give us one more short-term move and then reversal from that top. So pound chief, let me look at the other dollar pair, then we're gonna move on to the pound chief. So New Zealand dollar is also setting up for the reversal. Okay, New Zealand dollar is also setting up for a reversal. If you understand the behavior of the wave we are having currently, Yeah, this wave seems to me is about to finish. Yeah, I don't think so that wave gonna go that much far away. Yeah, so we can see breakdown before even hitting that top. So get ready, watch it, and keep eyes. What you need to look for, you need to look for it to break down aggressively. Yeah, once price gonna start to break down aggressively, just start to sell. Otherwise, what it will do, it will keep pushing for short term. Yeah, if you remember the last week I said short-term trades setups only going to be over there. Okay, so that kind of price action, once price going to do, of course we're going to see that kind of price action because of some events can drive that kind of move, that kind of swing. Right, so we have seen that swing here. All right, here. So similar like that. Once you're gonna see that, just start to sell. Simply start to sell the New Zealand dollar and US dollar. If you don't see that, what it will do, it will keep pushing, yeah, keep pushing like that for short term. All right, but at the end, it will break down. If you have traded on that wave with us, yeah. So we have traded that wave. So similar wave we are looking for on the New Zealand dollar and US dollar to give us again. Let's look at the lower time frame. Okay, so short term buy with the previous trend. For very short term, not a big trade you're gonna see over there. Okay, so like that. Okay, so price can come somewhere here, can give you a simple ABC or flat channel or regular flat, and then can continue for short term to the upside. Okay, that short term trade can appear over there. So what you guys need to search over here within that circle, breakdown, strong aggressive breakdown for reversal. So currently we are having price action is just building over there. We can see over there. Yeah, that's a good sign. So sellers are injecting their money. Let me look at the lower time frame. Yeah, so sellers are injecting their money. You can see over there clearly, I think. Yeah, here we can see that sellers are injecting their money. Yeah, so this is telling us that the wave we are having from bottom is almost about to finish, about to end, and about to reverse. So we have to be prepared for reversal. Upside potential getting small. Upside potential is getting smaller. Okay, so any buy setup over there going to be for short term. Okay, and reversal from strong impulsive movement, breakdown of this trend for downside. Okay, I'll try my best. Once I will see that, I will post the idea and we'll let you know that yes, we are having a reversal. Okay, so this wave gonna break down. Okay, if it is not going to break down from this area, but it will break down. Okay, so those who have traded with me since last couple of years, all right, so if you remember these moves, yeah, we were seller here when it was at these tops are correcting, forming these corrective waves. Yeah, these corrective waves are these corrective waves. Yeah, so similar wave we are having currently on New Zealand dollar. So very nice. Yeah, those who have traded here as well when we were looking for this wave to break down. Yeah, from that top. Okay, so similar like that. Let me look at that. If I'm having a chart over there. I have shown you before as well at this area. I'm sure that that is on another other chart, not on, maybe on FXCM, not on Onda. But if you will go to my profile, you can see that chart over there. Okay, we were selling from that top. All right, I have shown you in last weekly market outlook as well. Yeah, so this wave gonna break down and will give us a bigger, big wave to the downside. All right, so once price gonna break down, we will search the continuation formation under that for the downside, under that trend line. So we'll see that. So Australian dollar and US dollar is quite similar like that, all right? So we haven't seen big movements last week. It is still pushing for short term to the upside. Okay, so you see that? So that wave is almost about to complete. So similar like the New Zealand dollar and US dollar. Okay, also we are getting close to that previous top. Okay, these previous tops, we are getting close to these previous tops. So this wave is about to finish. So it has to get down. Similar like New Zealand dollar and US dollar. So short term upside, very short term. Very short term. So you can see over there here. Yeah, so I have shown you that price section on DXY as well, USD CHF, on USD CHF, and Euro, almost on all pairs which are running against the dollar. Okay, so dollar trying to reverse. So short term buy gonna be over there, short term buy. Okay, very short term, close to the previous low or close to the trend line. Let the price come close to this area, and this is going to be the short term trade. All right, similar like this previous one, short-term trade, and then watch it to give you a reversal from that top, okay, and break down of that trend. All right, so if price is not going to give you that trade and going to break down aggressively from the current price, just simply sell it. Simply sell it, put stop behind that, sell it, and watch it to give you that breakout and continuation formation and similar things, or similar pattern formations, the pattern formations which you have seen here. Okay, these pattern formations. So once price is going to break down, continuation formation, and all the way up to the bottom. Okay, so it should break down aggressively this trend. All right, so if you're not going to see that, just keep buying for a short term. Yeah, this is your trade. Once price is going to get close to that trend line, that's going to be the short term trade. Okay, and again search the impulse and breakdown of that trend to the downside. Yeah, so price not going to do anything except these two possibilities. The possibilities I'm telling you, either it will give you one more move up, yeah, will not give you strong price section for the downside. You can see over there, yeah, it is not breaking down, short term buy. Yeah, so once price is going to form new high, you need to look for stronger impulsive move from the top and break down to the downside. There are only two things. Yeah, there is no third one. Two things: either it will form a corrective wave, will come close to the trend line correctively, that will give you a clue for one more up move. Okay, one more up move like that. All right, so once price is gonna start to give you stronger impulsive price action over there at the top, then simply we are having reversal. Okay, that's how market moves. That's how market move. The structure and the pattern tells us that how much potential the wave has left over there once it is completing the pattern. So let's suppose, look at this chart. Okay, so similar pattern I'm having here. You can see over there, and this pattern and this chart is telling me that price is forming this corrective simple zigzag or ABC move or you know, ascending channel back to that trend. Yeah, so it is telling me that price can reach up to that trend line and it can reverse back within that corrective pattern. Okay, so similar like that, I'm showing you on lower time frame. You can see over there price bounce back, and once price was hitting to the bottom, we were looking for it to give us a reversal. Yeah, when we have seen that price action, you guys can see that. You see that? That's a price action. It was telling us that and finish. It is going to reverse. So similar like that, you need to watch on your lower time frame at this area. Okay, if this kind of price action is going to appear over there, it will reverse even before hitting that top. Yeah, if no, it will keep pushing for short term. All right. So many people, many traders rely on their indicator, rely on their tools. They don't rely on the behavior of the market or on the price action. So price action is a first information, yeah, first tool. So when it appears on your chart, when big players are participating into the market, or when they are trying to reverse the market into another direction, yeah, so you're gonna see on your chart clearly, yes, they are participating into the market and they are trying to push the market into another direction. Yeah, so all tools or all indicators which you use on your chart, they are just for informational purpose, like the indicator you are using, or the trend line, or the fib lines, or any other tools, like all these tools. Yeah, you can see over there how many tools are there. Yeah, all these tools are just for informational purpose. Yeah, they gonna give you some information. If you're gonna use indicator is just an indication, okay, just an indication. It will not reverse the market. Indicator will not reverse the market. It is just giving you a piece of information. Yeah, like if you're using RSI is just telling you overbought or oversold. Yeah, telling you that that specific asset has has been oversold, or is is oversold, and people are looking for buy or for looking for reversal. All right, but when your indicator is telling you that it is oversold or overbought at that area, that place, that zone, you need to watch price action. Yeah, price action means you wait and you need to watch for the big players to get into the market and give you a reversal. If they're not gonna get into the market at your overbought or oversold conditions, price market not gonna reverse. It will not reverse. It will keep pushing with the previous trend. Yeah, and your overbought and oversold conditions not gonna help you at all. If you're gonna use the RSI with the trending market, how many times your RSI gonna mislead you? Yeah, it stays stay overbought if trend is bullish, and RSI it will keep showing you or look for reversal, but not working over there. All right, that's the main reason, because big players are not participating into the market. They are not interested to give you a reversal. When they will show their interest, you're gonna see stronger impulsive moves. So basically that's called first impulse. Yes, searching the first impulse. So once you're gonna see the first impulse, yes, first impulse is appearing over there, that's the time. Yeah, that is the time. That's the place to look for entry. Price is trying to reverse. Big players are participating into the market, like hedge funds, like institutions. They are participating into the market. Yeah, like pension funds. Big players are putting their money. They're putting their billions into the market and trying to reverse the market into another way. Okay, so basically, a lot of people they misunderstand the price action. Some people look at the candlesticks, yeah, or wick is a price action, or are specific candlestick patterns or price action. No, basically price action is gonna be the impulsive move, or simply first impulse. Yeah, that will give you a reversal, a first impulse. Yeah, so many people identify on their past charts. They put a lot of tools on their past chart, like they count waves on their past data. But when it comes to future wave or future direction of the market completely behave in another way. Market do not follow their past counting or past tools. Yeah, completely behave in another way. Yeah, because that is the main reason. All right, because market do not follow your tools, the tools you are putting on your chart, or the trend lines you are putting on your chart. Market will not follow that. These tools are just for informational purpose. They are telling you that what kind of pattern it is forming, and based on that pattern, based on your experience, you are making the predictions, or you are analyzing your chart that yes, if we are having a flag, most of the time we see flag breaks with the previous trend. Yeah, so the probability is gonna be over there. High probability is gonna be over that yes, we are having again flag, and that flag gonna break out with the previous trend. That's going, that's increasing your probabilities. All right. All right, so I hope you guys got the point, what you need to look for. All right, so if you're not going to see that, it will keep pushing. All right, it will keep pushing. So when I post charts on the TV, many time people don't understand how to look at the buy or sell based on these patterns or based on this trend line. Basically, we watch price action once price, when price hit our reversal area or our trend line, we watch price action, and then we make a decision based on that price action. All right. Okay, so if I have drawn these trend lines, these trend lines are telling me a pattern, giving me a piece of information. Okay, so once price is going to come close to these trend lines, I will need to watch a price action before making a decision. If that price action is making sense for me, I'm going to make a decision. Either I need to buy or not. All right. If not, I will wait and watch. Okay, so at the end, you have to make a decision what you need to do. Yeah, for that you have to understand how you need to read the price action. So these two pairs are quite similar like that. All right, so the US dollar and yen. Okay, so last week, if you remember that, I have shown you that kind of pattern formation. All right, so we have seen nice impulsive move over there, or nice candle over there, or if you remember that, if you understand that engulfing candle. Yeah, so we're gonna look for this. Just you guys need to keep in your mind, you have to look for buy on the dollar yen after the event. We are going to have a news event on the yen pairs, and that's going to be a policy statement from Bank of Japan. All right, so policy statement from Bank of Japan. So there was a very nice opportunity on the Bitcoin. If you guys have seen my Bitcoin chart, so you should be into that trade. So we're gonna look at that chart as well. All right, so what you need to do, wait and watch for this event to over, then look for buy on the dollar yen. All right, so if you still want to buy before that event, just keep in your mind it can create volatility into the market because uncertainty going to be over there. They can make, they can surprise the market. If so, it can break down. Yeah, this flag can break down. So currently we are having very nice flag, and this flag should break up. All right, so let me remove that one. All right, so your invalidation point is this. Okay, if price is going to break down this area, your buy setup going to be invalidate. All right, the pattern formation going to change. Yeah, so price should stay above this area for buy. It should not break down. It can retest this 100% impulsive move. Yeah, it should stay above this area. All right, basically this is the impulsive move which I was talking about. All right, so it should stay above. It should not violate that. So how you need to look for, if price is going to stay within this area before the news event and market is not going to do anything, not reacting to that news event, just simply watch it to give you a breakout at this area or strong breakout at this area. Yeah, after the news event. Yeah, that's going to be perfect for you if you are, because risk going to be neutral over there if you are going to buy after the news event. Yeah, simply watch the breakout, strong breakout, and buy. Yeah, so one more move then can appear over there up to that bottom. If so, watch these areas for buy. Okay, that's going to be the trade for you next week. If you're going to break down this area, then we will see how far price can go. Yeah, but currently I don't see that dollar yen is going to go far away. You know that we were looking for the head and shoulder formation and price to get down up to that bottom, up to this area. Okay, but here we are having some price action. If you remember that I told you last week. All right, so we are having this channel. We're gonna look for that trade, and we're gonna watch price action in this area. Either we are having one more move down, or we are going to continue for further upside. Okay, so we're gonna target that trade. For that, this is your invalidation point, as I have just shown you on lower time frame. Okay, so this is gonna be a very nice trade. We are bullish on all dollar pairs. and bullish here, but bearish on other yen pairs. Okay, we're gonna look at that. Let's look at the pound chief. Pound chief, we are still bearish for longer term, but for short term, one more move can appear over there. Yeah, similar like the previous week. This one more move down can appear over there. Yes, and sell from that top again. Okay, so this is the bigger structure. One more move, that wave can appear over there and sell from the top. So for next week, this is the place, the current price, you need to pay attention. Yeah, you can get a short-term trade within that area, within these ranges. All right, and possible breakdown of that trend line for further downside. So we're going to look at the lower time frame. This is the bigger structure. So currently it is slightly pushing with corrective waves, not so strong. Okay, so watch this area. This is your short-term trade. Okay, so you should not be a buyer over there for that. It is slightly risky. Yeah, slightly risky, because you can see over there rising correctively, yeah, rising correctively. If you're gonna buy at this area by putting your stop behind somewhere here, what it can do, it can go slightly above and can drop, can kick you out, and can do like that. I mean, can form this ascending channel. Yeah, so don't go for buy, only look for price action and that short-term trade back to these bottoms. All right, so same view like last week, nothing new here. Euro pound. Yeah, so euro pound seems to me is going to get down. Yeah, so I hope you already into that trade. We were talking about this last week as well. Yeah, so this is your trade. And need to watch this area. Either this is going to get down or going to get up back within that channel, within that descending channel. All right, so you should already be into that trade from that top. Next week you need to watch this breakout. Yeah, so just keep in your mind there is an event on euro pairs, ECB. All right, so ECB press conference is going to come. If ECB is going to push the euro, what will happen here? Euro is going to get back. All right, so euro is going to get back. All right, so euro gonna get back. So then just simply wait and watch for the price to give you that wave and then look for sell. All right, so if you, I don't think so you should go for buy for that trade. Yeah, so let the price come close to that top and search the sell. Yeah, that's what we are doing every time when euro pound is testing these areas. We are selling. Yeah, okay, so if it is going to test that area again, go for short. Okay, one more up move is possible because of the ECB. All right, so it is going to be slightly risky to sell this breakout ahead of the news event. All right, slightly going to be risky. So if you want to take a risk, then you can try that, but slightly going to be risky. All right, because I don't think so we're going to see big breakout before that news event. Yeah, because big players not going to participate ahead of that uncertainty. All right, so try to watch this breakout after the news event or during the news event. Okay, so I don't think so we're going to see that move. All right, I don't think so we're going to see that move before completion, that move. So there is no buy setup. We are not looking for buy on the euro pound. All right, so pound dollar and CAD. Pound dollar and CAD has slightly changed. Let me look at those pairs which are, you know, going to be interesting, where we can see some setups next week. Okay, so this pair, one more move up can appear over there. Yeah, this move. So last week, if you remember that, we were looking for this to give us a continuation. We have seen throughout the week it was correcting and forming very nice flag for the upside. All right, so you guys need to pay attention close to this bottom and watch it to give you a continuation for upside. Yeah, so slightly changed from previous week. Okay, so previous week, one more up move, like simple 1, 2, and 3, and once price is going to form at this bigger correction, then we will look for, yeah, I have shown you that view as well last week. So you can look for that buy. If that buy is going to hit that top, perfect. All right, so this possibility gonna be over there. Why? Australian dollar and US dollar has already completed the bullish waves. That pair need to get down. Okay, if that pair is going to get down, it will give us one more up move. Okay, so very nice flag is forming over there. Watch it to give you a breakout for upside. Okay, so let me look at the euro yen. Euro yen is going to be interesting as well. So again, ECB news event again going to come over there. This is going to be the wave. Before that, we are having news event on both pairs, on euro and yen. Okay, so this is a longer term or medium term trade. We were tracking this pair throughout the week. We were selling every time when it was hitting the top. All right, so for next week, simply watch this breakout during the Bank of Japan rate decision or policy statement. Yeah, this to give you a stronger breakdown to the downside. All right, so during during the ECB press conference, just be careful. Yeah, why? Because if it can test that top, it can trace back to the impulsive move. 100% retracement can appear over there. Yeah, because of the news event. So or at the end it will be a sell. Okay, there is no buy. If it is going to give you that much move, you should not be a buyer over there. Okay, let the price come close to that top and look for a sell. Okay, so whatever the impact is going to happen over there because of the news event, so at the end euro yen going to be a sell. Yeah, so bigger longer term sell to the downside. So if it is going to give you short term up, no need to frustrate. Yeah, like these waves. So you don't need to be frustrated over there. Yeah, it's a longer term sell. Every time euro is forming new higher or testing the high, search the sell setup. Okay, you can't buy close to the 130.36 or 137. It is already very expensive at these areas, euro yen. Only search the sell setup. Okay, so watch this breakout. If it is not going to break down, yeah, let it come close to that top and search the sell setup. That's what we were doing throughout the week. We were selling when that breakout was happening. We were selling when it was retracing, selling again, selling. Yeah, so we're gonna sell it again once price gonna test that top. Yeah, we want that wave, that bigger wave, or even break down all the way up to the bottom. All right, so that wave, like that wave. All right, so you can't buy it. It is already almost about to reverse or very expensive. Okay, so Aussie dollar and yen, of course this is a sell. Yeah, Australian dollar and US dollar almost has completed the wave, so this is going to be the trade. All right, for next couple of weeks, like that. So how you can trade? So the bigger structure, you know that this is a bigger weekly correction, and this is a bigger weekly correction. Yeah, like this previous one. Okay, so we are looking for it to continue up to that area. If it is not going to hit this area, at least price going to test these areas. Okay, so let's look at the lower time frame. We are already holding our short positions. All right, so watch this area and then this breakdown. Okay, strong breakdowns during the Bank of Japan rate decision. All right, so start selling. All right, start selling. It is struggling, you can see over there. So in case if it is not going to give you a breakdown and going to break up that top, okay, like going to slightly going above that top, so it still will be a sell. All right, so it still will be a sell. Why? Because price is already almost close to the previous high, or you can see where the head and shoulder formation I have shown you before as well. Okay, so similar like dollar yen, so head and shoulder. Okay, so it should, if it is going to do like that, it still will be a sell. You can't buy at these tops, these highs for upside. Yeah, as I have just shown you the weekly structure or the weekly the chart, it is, you know, forming a bigger structure, bigger continuation formation for the downside. Yeah, so that's going to be the trade for you, like this one. All right, so New Zealand yen and Kiwi yen is quite similar like that. This is the trade for next couple of weeks. Yeah, of course we're not gonna get that trade quickly. It's a big wave. Yeah, like that big wave. Okay, that wave. So currently we are having something like 5-wave expanding triangle at this area under that impulsive move, like first impulse. Yeah, so simply watch this breakout. You should you already, you know, you should be into that trade from that top if you understand the patterns. Personally, I have, you know, sold this pair, you know, when that was breaking somewhere here within these areas, and I have told, you know, before as well. So at this area, so I was looking for this to continue. It broken down but correctively and turned into another ABC move. Yeah, and once price came somewhere here, I have taken that trade. You know, I have clearly seen that it is not going to continue to the downside. Then I sold this pair at this area from these tops. Okay, these tops. So we can see that it is forming a pattern formation for the downside, and where we need to get into the market. Okay, so those who are already in, or those who are following me on TV, or following that idea, they should already be into that trade from these highs or these highs. Okay, if not, then watch it to give you stronger breakdown at this area. Okay, if breakdown is coming over there, perfect, watch it to continue. If not, then wait and watch it to get back and test this upper channel line or upper expanding triangle line, and then look for sell. Okay, you can see clearly looks like 5-wave expanding triangle, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, or A, B, C, D, E, and then it should continue to the downside. All right, so this one more move can appear over there. All right, so, and then you need to look for search here close to that high. If not, then this is your area where you need to search the sell setup, strong impulsive breakdown of this simple ABC move. Okay, this area continuation for the downside. So that breakdown, selling on that breakdown, gonna be late, very late. Okay, so if you are trying to hold your position for longer term, yeah, then you need to get on, you know, get into the market on this breakout. Otherwise, try to get into the market every time when it is forming these highs. Okay, so that you can manage your risk rather than getting into the market at this breakout. All right, so this daily wave is about to break down. Yeah, for the downside like that one. All right, so CAD yen almost, CAD yen is clearly telling us that yes, the show is almost over on all these yen pairs. Yeah, for upside. Okay, so this longer term trade, this correction is almost over like that. The bigger one, yeah, it was so huge because of oil. So let's look at the lower time frame where you need to keep an eye for next week. Basically, it is trying to break down that continuation formation. All right, so I think last week I have shown you that correction and told you we're gonna see this kind of bigger correction when price was somewhere here. Yeah, if you remember that. Yeah, I told you we're gonna see bigger correction after the event, after the news event. Once news event gonna be over, then we will start to look for a sell. So we were looking for sell in our room at this area. Okay, so similar like that. So if it is going to break down because of the Bank of Japan rate, the CN at this area, you can sell, but you can put your stop behind that. That's going to be wider stop loss, yeah, for continuation to the downside. And your first target should be somewhere here close to the previous low. Okay, this previous low. All right, this previous low. If price is going to be aggressive, you can hold that trade for further downside, yeah, for longer term. So That's going to be slightly late. If market is going to get back, going to test this area again, you can buy for short term within these corrective ranges. That's going to be the ideal place to go for a short, putting stop somewhere here, yeah, for that wave. Okay, so this pattern is about, highly likely going to break down to the downside. I have shown you that kind of pattern before as well, if you remember, at this area. Okay, so we have seen that wave after that. Okay, so it is quite similar like that, but forming within these areas, within these corrective ranges. Okay, that was forming at the top, all right, under that channel, under that trend line. All right, so at least you need to wait and watch for the price to test that top and go for a short if you want to be into the market at a best price and for longer term. Yes, so selling on this breakout gonna be late. All right, price is trying to break down. Price was trying to break down on Friday, but did not continue, trying to get into the ranges again. You can see over there, so trying to get into the ranges again. Yeah, so if so, you can buy for short term with stop loss somewhere here. You can buy for short term within that corrective ranges. Once price is going to hit these areas, look for this to continue. All right. Okay, so you can also look for sell once price is going to break down so aggressively if it is not going to get back. Because of the news event, if it is going to break down because of the news event, you can simply sell, put stop behind and watch it to continue. All right, so top of this channel is going to be ideal place to hold for short. Hold short for further downside. Okay. So pound yen, let me look at the other pairs. Pound yen is less. We are currently less interested on the pound yen. Let me look at the other pairs. Others forming very, very nice setup. So, for example, Euro CAD. Okay, so Euro CAD, similar like the previous week. Okay, similar like the previous week. So what it can do, it is still staying under that channel. All right, so price staying. Last week we haven't seen any price action at this area, if you guys remember that. Yeah, so we have seen price action throughout the week. So we are looking for buy on the US dollar and CAD and looking for sell on the Euro USD. Yeah, so if we will start to sell this pair and start to buy the dollar CAD, we will start to buy the dollar CAD and we'll start to look for sell this. That doesn't making sense. Means that we are looking for the weaknesses on the CAD against the dollar. Yeah, all right, and also we are having some events for next week on the euro. All right, so that making something complex picture for the sell on this pair. Yeah, if ECB is going to be hawkish, euro gonna get up, euro gonna get a rise, one more up move on the euro USD. Yeah, and if dollar CAD is going to reverse for upside, then definitely this pair will not get down. Yeah, so this pair can give us one more up move like that. All right. Okay, so euro USD one more move up. If dollar CAD is going to reverse, this pair will not fall. Yeah, CAD is going to worse. So CAD is currently worse as well, not a strong currency. Okay, so this short term one more up move can appear over there, but that doesn't mean we are not going to have that wave. Okay, this one more move up doesn't mean that we are not having that kind of wave, yeah, or that kind of wave. I have shown you that wave as well in last weekly market outlooks as well. Yeah, that wave and then this wave. All right, so that doesn't mean this short-term wave doesn't mean that we are not going to have that wave. All right, so your longer-term perspective should be bearish on the euro CAD, but short-term one more up move can appear over there. Price can test these highs before going to give you that wave. Okay, so you should be a seller over there for longer term. You should not be a buyer over there for longer term. Yeah, so every time when price is just forming new high, coming close to these areas, these tops, show your interest for the downside. Okay, look for sell from these areas, these tops. Look for sell. All right, you can't look for buy for that much money. All right. Okay, so the bigger structure. I have shown you the bigger structure last week. All right, so let's look at the lower time frame where you need to pay attention. Okay, so ahead of the ECB press conference, your short-term trade, this one your short-term trade. Okay, this is your short-term trade. So this corrective structure should break down. This is your short-term trade. Yeah. So highly likely price going to stay within these areas, within these ranges ahead of that news event. Okay, so short-term trade, look for that top, go for short. If it is going to get down, stay in. If not, take off your profit, let the market come close to that top, or you can buy for short-term that much money and then again sell from that top for the downside. Okay, so corrective range is sideways market. Yeah, this corrective up move should break down. Watch this previous low, this area. If it is going to continue, stay in, not short-term buy and sell from that top again. All right. So longer term or medium term bearish, and short term one more up move may appear over there, similar like the pound CAD. Let me show you pound CAD. Okay, so we were looking for sell. We were watching price action during the Bank of Canada, the CN. We haven't seen stronger price action for the downside. Okay, you can see over there one more move appeared over there. Okay, that kind of move can appear over there on the Euro CAD, but that doesn't mean Euro CAD will not get down, or this pair will not get down. Okay, so this pair will also get down. So Euro CAD gonna be much better as compared to the pound CAD. So this pair will also get down. Let me look at the other pair. So which pair we were talking about? Euro CAD, CAD Chief, short-term buy. Okay, short-term buy. This short-term buy. Alright, so watch this bottom, this previous bottom, this short-term trade. Okay, like that one, and then sell from the top. Alright, so this short-term trade. If it breaks down, we are at the bigger weekly top. Yeah, don't hold that trade for longer term. Leave the market. It will start to get down far away from that top. I mean, it can, you know, can fall all the way up to the bottom. All right, so that short-term trade here at this area we're looking for. All right, so we are having nice reversal pattern formation. So similar like the dollar chief. All right, like the dollar chief. Watch it to give you a strong breakout. Okay, from these bottoms, strong breakout and that short-term trade. So let me look at the pairs where we have seen some potential. So Euro Chief almost has completed the short-term trade, the trade I have just shown you last week. So simply similar like the previous week. All right, so like the previous week, we are still within the channel. Price is not breaking down. So price is just testing that top again. Yeah, highly likely price going to test that top again. If so, you need to be a seller over there again from that top. All right, so you can buy for a short term after that flag, but that's going to be very, very short lived. All right, so we are at the reversal, bigger reversal area. So you should be a seller over there every time and price is just testing that top. Okay, so that you can stay into that way, into that direction where the longer term wave going to go. All right, so this corrective, let me remove these things. All right, so this longer term corrective channel, going to break down. Okay, so every time when it is just forming new high, you need to look for sell. Okay, if it is not going to break down lower channel line, the way I have just shown you, lower time frame, take off your profit and look for short-term buy, sell it again from that top. All right, so it is very easy because it is rising correctively for upside. So buy here on this pair as well for next week. All right, so watch it. If you remember that last week I have shown you that flag. Okay, so next week this is your trade. Watch it to give you a strong breakout at this area, or you can buy before the breakout for that wave. All right, so in our group, in our room, we were tracking this pair closely. Yeah. All right, so we were tracking this pair closely. Let me look at that if I'm going to get that chart quickly. Yeah, so Bitcoin and Bitcoin Cash was a very, forming very nice opportunities. So those pairs, we're gonna look at those pairs as well. I think that is way behind in the history, so it'll take a lot of time to search that chart. So let's move on. Okay, so you remember that? Yeah, I think you remember that last week we were talking about this flag. You guys remember that, I think. All right, so you can see over there a very nice first impulse. Yeah, a continuation, correction, one more move down is possible. If so, watch it to continue for upside. Yeah, break out of that corrective descending channel or flag or zigzag. Okay, so this is your invalidation point. Price should not break below. Yeah, so stop somewhere here. So for that you need to get it about somewhere here for better risk and better stop placement. All right, so let me show you on lower time frame. You can track this pair on lower time frame as well. We are having very nice corrective channel, yeah, at this area. Price should not break below this area. All right, so you should look for these areas and break out for upside. Okay, these areas for buy and breakout. Okay, this is the breakout, this trend or this channel or flag. All right, and continuation for upside. So invalidation area is way below of this pattern, way below. All right, so your invalidation point is this. Okay, so one more move down is possible. If so, you have to keep eyes within these areas, or 786 or 886 or 618. Yeah, and for that wave. All right, so watch this pair during the ECB press conference. That's going to be interesting. Yeah, I think you guys realized one thing, and that is almost I'm bearish on all all USD pairs. Yeah, so looking for reversal on USD pairs. So if USD is going to reverse, USD yen gonna get down. Yeah, USD CHF gonna get down. Euro USD dollar gonna get up. All right, so those pairs which are running against the USD, they're gonna get strength. So similar here on Euro New Zealand dollar, one more up move. One more up move. Currently we are having here something like expanding triangle, or we can see simple ABC move like that. All right, for continuation to the upside. Okay, so that's going to be the trade for you. How far that way we're going to go, we'll see that, but that's going to be the target. All right, so let's look at the lower time frame so that you guys can get the idea what you need to look for. Okay, this is the trend line, I'm having. All right, so that's going to be the impulse. All right, so it can give you that simple ABC move, or price can retrace simple ABC move, or price can retrace back to these areas close to this previous low and can give you that formation and continuation for upside. Yeah, if that's going to happen, this pattern formation is going to appear over there. That's going to give you an ideal buy setup here within these areas. You can put your stop behind these areas, all right, for continuation to the upside, or simply just buy the breakout by putting your stop behind somewhere here. All right, if this is not going to happen, just simply watch it to give you a strong impulsive move at this area and buy that, put your stop behind that and let it go back to the top. If I see pattern formation, completion of the pattern formation which I have just shown you, I'll try my best to post this idea for you. All right, so that's what you need to watch on the Euro New Zealand dollar. Let's look at the gold and other crypto coins, because we are having some nice setups on crypto coins. Okay, so gold trying to give us some price action at that top. Yeah, so similar like the previous week, we haven't seen any price action at this area. All right, so simple ABC move, and then we're gonna look for that wave. All right, so looking for reversal on euro, DXY, Aussie dollar, US dollar, New Zealand dollar, US dollar, and yen. All right, so if those will start to reverse, it will start to reverse too. It will not keep pushing up. All right, so price is trying to build some price action at this area, but it is not stronger like that. Okay, so you can't make the CN based on that, you know, small price action. So it will take some time. What you need to look for. All right, so let me show you what it can do so that you can get the idea what is the possibility over there. Okay, so currently we are having similar channel, this channel which I have just shown you on the USD CHF, yeah. Okay, so you can see over there similar here as well. All right, continuation and another continuation, yeah. Both are same, so that kind of wave can appear over there. One more up move. All right, one more up move may appear over there. If that is not going to happen over there, you guys need to watch this continuation pattern formation break down aggressively to the downside. All right, at this area, stronger breakdown. Just simply sell, put stop behind that, and watch further continuation formations for the downside. All right, okay, so one more up move is possible over there. We know that the previous high is over there. Yeah, price form previous high is over there. Yeah, it can test that top before going to give us a reversal, that top. All right, so short-term buy going to be over there, but that's going to be slightly risky. So look for longer-term wave, where the longer-term wave going to appear over there. Yeah, so let me show you again the previous chart at this area so that you can get the idea what kind of breakout, yeah, at this area we were buying. Okay, so you see that this update, it was forming that correction, and that was the nice impulsive move. Yeah, so price broken out and then that come back and keep pushing for upside. Yeah, so similar like that kind of breakout on the current price. Okay, I think I have call it over there. I can't show you. Here I can show you. All right, so something like that, strong breakout on the current price, yeah, for downside. If that's going to happen, then you will be able to sell. And continuation for the downside, yeah. So within these areas, stronger breakdown, yeah, stronger breakdown of that simple ABC move, stronger breakdown, stop behind that, and continuation to the downside. Otherwise, it will keep pushing for upside, yeah, like that wave. If so, you can buy that, yeah, you can buy that wave. So simply what you need to watch this kind of price action, okay, at this area. So if this is going to happen here, buy, put stop behind that like that, and watch that wave to complete. All right, okay, so simply price action both ways. Oil longer term has to get down, no price action at all on the oil for the downside. It is keep pushing, it is pushing for upside, yeah, but this is the wave we're gonna look for, yeah. Currently nothing is over there. You should not try to sell it. If you're gonna try to sell it, you're gonna get burned, yeah, you're gonna get burned. All right, so short-term buy, if you remember that I was showing you some short-term moves over there, okay, but this is the wave can appear over there for medium term. All right, like that wave, yeah. So if so, then we're gonna look for this kind of wave once price gonna give us a correction like that at this area. Okay, so get ready for that wave. That wave can appear over there at any time. So what you need to do for that, you have to keep eyes at these areas on lower time frame. Okay, how price is going to do that, how price is behaving. Currently nothing is over there, so if you will try to sell the oil, you're gonna get burned over there. All right, so don't try to do that. Yeah, so nothing is over there, we can see that. Okay, so still corrective waves for upside. Okay, so it can keep pushing, like that, like that, like that. So if you will try to sell, you're gonna get burned. All right, so if you're gonna try to sell based on the previous high, based on your support, resistance, based on your trolls, based on your whatever the tools you are using on your chart, based on just that piece of information, the piece of information you are using to support your idea, yeah, that can mislead you. All right. All right, so it is not ready. Currently, oil is not ready. It has to give us a strong price action from that top before going to give us a reversal. If that's not going to appear over there, no sell. Wait and watch. So silver, you are asking for the silver. Currently, silver, I don't see there is a setup on the silver. Yeah, you should not be a buyer over there for longer term at the current price, but you can trade for short term within these ranges. Okay, within these ranges, every time price is just coming close to this bottom, you can look for short-term buy. Yeah, sideways market or prices forming continuation pattern formation for upside. All right, so I'm not interested to go for long at the current price for continuation to the upside. Yeah, so that was the place. You should be into that trade for longer term. All right, so what we will do, we will wait for it to get back, test these areas again, and then we will look for buy or double bottom, yeah, or triple bottom, whatever you want to call that. So we'll wait. So currently you can see over there, these are the ranges. Impulse is over there, you can see that. Yeah, so simply it can get back. Yeah, short-term trade can appear over there, that trade, like that one. So let me look at the others. Yeah, so S&P 500, it pulled back aggressively but did not give us the formation we were looking for. This is what you need to look for. Yeah, if you are looking to trade, watch it to give you this flat and continuation. All right, simple ABC move, buy at this previous low. Okay, this move should come down then, so you should not be a buyer over there. So at any time if we are going to see that kind of strong fall, stay away from the S&P 500. Don't go for buy. Yeah, it will give us a bigger correction. So this is going to be a very, very short-term buy. Yeah, based on this correction, very, very short-term buy, that kind of buy. Okay, like this previous one. All right, so let it give you a pullback, then buy. So other indexes not forming. German 30 should come down before going to give us a buy. You should not be a buyer over there at the current price. Okay, so stay away currently from this German 30. So let's look at the coins. Coins are forming very, very nice setups. All right, so Bitcoin first. A lot of trollers were there last week. Were commenting on, commenting on my post even without understanding. Yeah, so without understanding the charts. Yes, so last week what I have shown you that wave, if you remember that. Yeah, that wave. We haven't seen price action at this area. If you remember that, what I said, you should not be a buyer over there at current price. If you remember the previous weekly market outlook. Yeah, I asked you to look for price action at these previous lows. What price did? Broken down strongly, aggressively. So if you understand the price action, you understand the where to look for buy, where to look for sell. Did you see any price action within this area for buy? It was strong bearish, broken down. it is not making sense to buy based on that trend line or based on this previous support or based on this area. Yeah, so that was telling me a pattern, yeah, or structure or pattern, but price action wasn't there. You can't make decision without understanding the price action. Yeah, so where we have seen price action, we have seen price action all the way up to this bottom. Okay, we have seen price action at this area, and then we started to buy. Okay, then we started to buy. So if it is not making sense for you, or you are not understanding the pattern or structure, so something wrong with you. Yeah, you're not something wrong with you. You are not understanding the price action or behavior. So try to understand that before making any wrong comment. Okay, so that was the structure. The structure, you know, we were talking about. Yeah, if you see that, I said in case we see breakdown, that we wait and we're gonna watch for the price to test the 786 lines before going to buy the Bitcoin. So price reversed aggressively from 786. We have seen that clearly, and it is pushing up aggressively from those areas. You can see over there, price even did not hit the 786 reverse so aggressively before that. Okay, before that. Now let's look at the update first, so that you can get the ideas what kind of pattern formation it was forming over there. And I have shown you. You see that? Did I show you this pattern? I think I have shown you this pattern on a couple of pairs like pound chief, USD chief, yeah, gold. All right, price reversed aggressively from bottom, and then gave us a wedge and then breaking out. If you understand these, you see that exactly price formed same pattern, the pattern I was anticipating. All right, so that's basically experience. All right, so that's basically experience. So you see that that's basically experience. Price forms similar pattern formation after breaking out that channel. All right, so that's basically experience, how to understand, how to read the patterns, how to read the price action. And price came down, yeah, and then started to rise. Yeah, then price started to rise. So let me show you the recent chart so that you fellows can get the idea. Okay, and what to do next. What is the next plan? You see that price came down, not came down all the way up to the bottom, started to reverse before that. But if you haven't bought this area, you should be into that trade when it was breaking out. If you understand the price action, you should be into that trade when it was breaking out aggressively. Yeah, so we have seen in past similar chart, similar pattern as well. Yeah, those who have traded with me on this formation, they understand. Yeah, when it was close to the 6,500, we have seen that wave all the way up to the 20,000. All right, so you see that if you understand the price action, you should be into that trade from that breakout, or when price was rising at this area. Yeah, all right, okay, no need to worry. If you are not in, no problem. If you are in, enjoy it, watch it to continue for further upside, at least 15,000 or 17,000. Yeah, we're gonna watch price action at the at those areas. Okay, so what I was anticipating for the Bitcoin to give me this correction and give us another opportunity to go for long. So let's look at the current chart, current price, what it is doing at the current price. Yeah, so trying to break up the flat channel. Let's look at the lower time frame. Trying to break up this flat channel, or you can see that expanding triangle. All right, so this expanding triangle, similar like we have seen previously. All right, so how you can trade on this? Definitely you should not, if you are not in, you should not be in at this breakout. Okay, so similar like the previous pattern, this move should get down at least at this area or at that trend line, then you need to show your buying interest over there. Okay, so similar like this one. I have just shown you that chart, yeah? So like this, all right, simple ABC move or expanding, whatever you want to call that, expanded flat or whatever, or expanding triangle, yeah? So at least price should come somewhere here at this area, and then you need to show your interest or at this trend line. Okay, so for detailed understanding, just go back to the chart. The chart I have posted currently somewhere here on the top of the list, at the top of the front page. Just go back to that idea and watch, yeah, this idea, watch it, how, and look at the updates, how to trade on the Bitcoin. All right, so updates are over there. What you need to do if it is going to break down the trend, what you need to do if this is going to break down the trend, and what you need to do if it is going to hit that channel line, yeah, what possibility we can see over there. All right, so watch that idea, detailed analysis, and give me a like as well. All right, so Bitcoin Cash, and it is also rising, yeah. So last week I have shown you watch price action at this area, if you remember that, yeah. So we haven't seen any price action. Almost all coins were dropping so aggressively, yes. If you remember that, I have shown you that chart. Yeah, so we haven't seen any price action at this area. So where we have seen at this area, so definitely you should be in, yeah. Similar formation like the Bitcoin, price went down and broken up aggressively the descending channel on lower time frame. So you should be into that trade already when it was doing something like that. Yeah, doing something like that. So you can buy it currently as well, but that's going to be slightly risky, yeah. So similar like Bitcoin. All right, so trying to push up. So you can buy it at the current price as well, yeah, and watch it to break up that channel and continuation up to back to the 5,000, all the way up to the 5,000. All right, so in case if we don't see that breakout and price is going to do like that and going to get down, it will be a buy, yeah. 1200, 1300, 1400 previous bottom, it will be a buy for longer term. Very nice opportunity gonna be over there on the Bitcoin Cash. Just buy Bitcoin Cash every time when it is just coming close to the 1,000 figure, yeah, 1,000 figure. It will give you a money quickly, yeah. Currently we are having some restrictions on this coin, yeah. Some exchanges are not allowing their customers to trade on it. Okay, so all right, so let me look at the charts, then we're going to move on to your questions. All right, so if it is not going to continue, going to get down, buy it. Buy, yeah, buy the Bitcoin Cash. Once they're gonna start to allow their customers to trade on this, some exchanges are allowing, but some are not. All right, so will be strong bullish. So I think this has broken up already and going to continue. Short-term trades that I was there on the Ethereum. Ethereum is also a buy. It has already broken up. I have posted chart over there. Yeah, you should already be into that trade. Yeah, it is rising, going, yeah. So further upside, move on break even, watch it to continue for further upside, yeah. Further upside. So any breakdown, there's going to be an opportunity to hold the Ethereum for longer term. I'm going to look at the charts quickly, because seems to me you fellows have tired, and almost we have about to hit the 2 hours figure. I mean 1 hour and 40 minutes. All right, so a Ripple is also a buy, longer term buy, yeah. longer term buy. This is forming a continuation formation at this area by the strong breakout. Yeah, and watch it to continue for upside. If not, if that's not going to happen, stay into that trade, watch it to continue, let it come close to the bottom, buy more. All right, this is going to continue for upside. This is very nice opportunity for longer term. Ripple, very nice opportunity for longer term. All right, so just buy the Ripple. No need to frustrate over there on this bigger correction. Same here. DAX last dash tether. Okay, we were watching price action at this area. We have seen just straight breakdown and strong breakdown at this area. Then we started to buy this from the bottom. Right, bottom that formation. One more move down, appeared over there and reversed. Okay, so if you are following me on TV, you should already be into that trade when that was happening, and now it is going to continue. Yeah, so if in, hold dash, potential is there. All right. Okay, so your first target should be that one, this area. Okay, that's your target. It can easily test that top. Easily can test that top. You should stay up to that target. You should stay into that trade. If you're holding, stay in. Okay, so what if it is not going to break above that and not going to continue? Let it come close to the bottom, buy more. Okay, it is going to break above, going to hit the 1600 very soon. All right, other coins reverse so aggressively. Other coins like this coin. Yeah, you see that this coin recovered so aggressively. EOS recovered so aggressively. That fall came over there because of news events were there. Regulations problem was going on over there with the coins market. Some events were there. Some news events were there from South Korea, Japan, China. They were driving the coin market for the downside. But you can see over there, these coins are recovering so fast. Yeah, Bitcoin will recover so fast as well. Bitcoin Cash will recover. Bitcoin, Ripple will recover. Dash is also rising. All right, so basically those were the opportunities. All right, so those were the opportunities. So let me look at that one as well. Monero. Okay, so what is the next step on the Monero? So last time, if you remember that, we were looking for buy when it was at the bottom, broken out so aggressively, yeah. So what you need to do for next time, so this is the formation we are having. Watch that top. If it is going to break out, perfect. Yeah, but buying at this area are going to be slightly risky over there. Yeah, you are buying at the top, so let it come close to the bottom and test these areas. That's going to be the trade. Okay, continuation. Look for buy on the on these coins, the coins I'm showing you. Don't go for short. Yeah, they are having high potential. So after regulations, yeah, some countries are trying to regulate these coins. So after regulations, yeah, so things gonna be clear. Yeah, it was expected that government's gonna crack down on these currencies. It was expected. Yeah, it was expected that market governments can interfere. Yeah, but once they gonna, these events gonna be over, there are potentials for longer term. Yeah, so this trade on this coin trying to break out, look for buy. I think enough for today. Yeah, enough for today. So if I see setups, I will try to post. So do you feel technical analysis offer much value for analyzing an instrument like Bitcoin that is so dependent on sentiment? I don't think so personally, but thank you for analysis nevertheless. So basically, the these charts are telling us that how people are behaving in the market. All right, behaving in the market, how they are buying and how they are selling. All right, so we are trying to read their behavior by applying our technical tools. All right, we are trying to understand their behavior. All right, so I think I haven't added that coin. I'm sorry, John, I haven't added that coin. Maybe if I have, yeah, I'll try my best to post that idea for you. If I see setup on that coin, I will try my best to post that idea for you on the TV on my profile. Yeah, so follow me over there. Yeah, so we try to read their behavior by trying to understand these price charts. All right. So if you have experience how to read traders' behavior by applying different technical theories on chart, perfect. Yeah, perfect. Your probability is gonna be high over there. I mean, you understand how market gonna behave. So it is similar like other professions. Yeah, similar like other professions. So if you are engineer, you have experience in your profession. Yeah, and you know how to do things. If you are a doctor, you know how to do things. Yeah, so you spend a lot of time in your profession, and then you learned something. Yeah, with your experience. So similar like that, we are trying to read behavior of traders by analyzing these price charts. All right, so if you have experience, you're gonna you're gonna make money. If you don't have experience, completely new, definitely you're gonna double mind, you're gonna confused, or maybe you're gonna lose money. Yeah, a lot of problem gonna be over there for you. All right, so the different kind of theories like Elliott wave, classical chart patterns, support and resistance. So a lot of theories are there for reading these charts, candlestick patterns, a lot of theories. Yeah, those theories are just helping us to understand the behavior of the trader, how they are participating into the market. Right. Okay. So based on that theories or based on your experience, you are figuring it out which way market gonna go, understanding the fundamentals, understanding the technicals, understanding the whole picture, and trying to figure it out which way market gonna go, which way people gonna trade, which way they're gonna put their money. All right. Okay. So basically, this pattern is telling us that buyers can get into the market. Yeah, based on this pattern, we have seen that pattern in past, how this pattern behave. Based on that information, we can see that yes, it is going to break up. And if so, what I need to do? I need to buy, where I need to buy, where I need to put my stop loss, how much I need to buy. Yeah, how much risk I need to use. Yeah, according to my risk reward ratio, according to my money management, all using all those things. All right. Okay. So basically, we are reading the behavior of the traders on our price chart and trying to figure it out which way market gonna go. Yeah, so that we can trade into that way where big players gonna participate, so that we can make some money. All right. Okay, so that doesn't mean technical analysis does not work. They work. All right, they work if you know how to read them, how to read the chart. Yeah, how technical analysis work. So if you want to understand something, just look at this chart on the Bitcoin and go back to the past charts. You're gonna see over there. Yeah, yes, let's suppose look at this chart. Yeah, so when it was pulling back to the almost 50% drop was there. I think when it was close to somewhere here 7,500 and retraced back to 57 or 51 area. Yeah, not 50% drop, almost 30 or 40% drop was there, or 36% drop was there within this area. All right, if you understand that was the behavior of the trader. It was telling us that which way market gonna go. All right. Okay, so we are reading traders' behavior by applying our technical analysis and trying to figure it out which way market gonna go, and we so that we can trade into that way, we can make some money. All right, fellows. Any other question? All right, guys. Okay, so we'll see you back next week again in another weekly market outlook. Until then, bye bye. And about the yen, last week you had a little bit different forecast that last low. All right, so Peter, if you go back to the last week weekly market outlook, I have shown you another view as well. I have shown you a channel on the dollar yen. If you go back to the previous weekly market outlook, you're gonna see over there. Okay, previous last week weekly market outlook, you're gonna see. Try to look at the yen pair analysis in last week market outlook. Yeah, so we are having price action at the lower channel line, which we were anticipating last week, which we were predicting last week. We are having that. Yeah, so that is changing the structure, changing the pattern. All right, so we have to behave according to that. All right, so watch that and watch this week. You're gonna understand the picture. You're gonna understand the image, what you need to do. All right, so thank you very much, guys. We'll see you back next week. Yeah, have a good day, good night, whatever you have. Good day, good evening, good night. So we'll see you back. Bye bye.